I'm in my feelings, so Eddie gonna do this for it.
Well, okay. It affected you that bad?
It really did.
It did?
You
Wow,
know,
okay.
yeah, it did.
Well, okay, well, hey, we're just gonna do a video about put a ring on it. And here we go. What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video. Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife. She's in her little feelings right now.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
And this is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, and tonight we're gonna be talking about put a ring on it with Darren. I call the Oochie Coochie man. That's all he was after, was the Oochie Coochie. Darren, aka Oochie Coochie man.
So if you're brand new to this channel and you hadn't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. So before we get into it, tonight lip color that I'm wearing by the Lip Bar, the link is in the description below, and the promotion code is also there where you can get a percentage off of your makeup. And this is called Hot Mess. That's the name of it, Hot Mess, because this is what happened. Yes, that's what they call Hot Mess.
Okay.
So yes, this was perfect for tonight because this was nothing but a hot doggone mess.
Yes.
I can't believe it. I can believe it, but I can't believe it. Like, you would really embarrass your girl on national TV, and Kyle wasn't the one to play with. The girl didn't come to play. She scared me. She scared you too, didn't she? You were like, I felt like he cheated on me.
Yeah, I felt being a man and you're in that position, and that was a tough position to be in, but he put himself in that position. But regardless,
over and over.
Yeah, regardless, it's still a tough position to be in, and he was in the hot seat. And when you the Oochie Coochie man trying to get the Oochie Coochie, sometimes you get in the hot seat when you get the wrong Oochie Coochie.
So I can see why Sean, he don't want to be there. Sean was like, see, y'all keep moving me like this, or I'm going to be like my big brother Darren, and I'm going to mess up. So yeah, I can understand Sharon. Sean's plight.
Yeah, cause you know what's going on with him.
I can already understand Sean's plight. So
yeah,
but if you got enough strength and you respect who you with, no matter what that person look like, what that situation, you ain't finna do what Darren dumb self did.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like Florida Evans when she found out her husband died. What was his name?
I don't know.
I forgot. When she found out he died.
James. When
she found out James died. What she said, baby?
I can't say it.
I want to. I promise you I do. All right, y'all. You was finna say something.
Yeah, I was. Well, the Oochie Coochie man been doing this for 14 years. So what he did on national, just imagine now, he did this on national television. Just imagine what he did behind the closed doors without being on TV. What he put Lex through all those years. You know what I'm saying?
Of what she found out.
Yeah, what she don't know what he did. He could have. Man, that condo's probably. The Oochie Coochie Central, man, cause
it probably got some of DNA around up in there.
What you call them lights?
Strobe lights.
Not strobe lights.
Disco lights.
Night lights. When they do a crime scene and blue light, black light.
I don't know.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. And you go to a hotel room, like you put the black light. And you see all the stuff on the bed and on the chair, and you saying, "How they get down on the table?" Boy? They get.
All on the kitchen counter.
What hotel got a kitchen counter?
Well, the little stayaways or whatever they want to call it. But yeah, I'm talking about his condo. I wasn't talking about that. But yeah, we just skipped ahead. Y'all know this what you want to talk about right now. Anyway, because you still in your feelings like we in our feelings. Well, I am.
I'm talking about the first 50 minutes was like, come on, get to it. Don't tease us like this.
I was on Twitter, tweeting on Twitter and saying, y'all wait till the last 5 minutes to tell us this.
Yeah, she was tweeting. I said, what you doing there? Tweet.
I'm just saying, if you gonna cheat on anybody, you better cheat with somebody that ain't gonna be a guy.
Yeah, Kai. Whew.
And I want.
No, okay, let's get the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go and get all the other semantics out the way so we can go and
get
into this.
Breeze right through it.
Because right now, don't know other couple eat them out. Not for real. And they got their own issues. All right. So it's called Vision of Marriage.
There ain't no vision there. Ain't no vision.
Baby. Anyway. All right. So, Sean wants another date with Tyree. I think I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Tyree. So it seems like everybody's going on their dates, except for Alexia, because Dr. Nicole said, okay, since you decided to go on another date with the guy, and she should have went on another date, but anyway.
With your coochie man, he didn't go on another date.
Well, he went to closure. Cheers. Here's for closure.
You skip ahead.
But no, you saying he ain't going outside. I was just telling you.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was supposed to go on one with Kai to give her closure, but so the other ones decide to go on whether it's 2 or 3 dates with their person they're dating. So she wants them to focus more on marriage and not on a wedding. And that's what, one thing that we did when we first, when we got married, we wanted to focus on our marriage and not on a wedding. That's why we just went and got married at church with just like four folks for real on a weekday. And we focused on our marriage, and we had a wonderful honeymoon. So we used all that money and did on that, but I'm still gonna get my wedding later on down the road. Okay?
To me, the wedding
is more important.
Not just that. The wedding's for the woman. You know what I'm saying? You women, you love the dresses and the cake and the wedding, posting on social media. Ooh, look what me. I'm some marriage. So that's for y'all, man. Us men, yeah, we probably most likely like the honeymoon. Let's go on the honeymoon, do this and do that, and be done with it. But hey.
So yeah, and let me say this before I forget. Yeah, she wants them to focus on the marriage and not the wedding. But I can't say that what happened to Alexa, it was humiliating. It was embarrassing. It was all of that. But honest to goodness, would she have still been with him if this wouldn't have happened like this?
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to say that, because she could have still been with him.
Who says she's not, though? Who says she's not? Okay, you gonna find out. We see.
Girl, you gonna make me drive to Atlanta? Okay, I know you ain't.
Okay,
I be seeing you out there with Ashley, honey, and you be having a good old time, all up on the men's, all up on the men's.
She all on the men's.
Yeah.
Okay.
They like singing and stuff, and she like that. So oh yeah.
That don't mean nothing.
He was tripping about her having little boy guy friends, and you think he gonna be like?
She probably living her life right now. Give her like another year, I guarantee you, because they had breaks before. And he slept with women before. And okay, all right.
And I don't know, humiliate me on national TV. I don't care.
But you saw how she was looking at him on the couch. You can tell she loved that man.
Somebody need to sit her on
she
in a
loves
chair.
that man.
If she do, somebody need to put her in the
don't get me wrong. She shouldn't be with that man. Okay, but
let's go.
I have seen women continue to keep taking these men back, even though these men dogged them out.
All right. Okay, so Alexia said that she's not sure about, Darren's vision. So, she's really not sure about what he sees. He saw a whole bunch of cat, honey.
Bro, ain't got no vision.
He had a vision, honey. It wasn't the one she wanted.
His vision was with cat in the condo.
Yeah. What? So anyway, so LaRonda and Shauna in the car and they're talking. So basically, she's just talking to him about, okay, so you saying you going on these dates. What is it that you don't trust yourself? You know what I'm saying? So she's just like, you sound like when you go on these dates, you trying to like continue to go like you've always feeling something.
I've been like Sean before. Yeah, to me, when I just couldn't hang around a woman without pursuing. You see what I'm saying? I just couldn't see a woman as a mutual friend. I just couldn't do it. And, and I can kind of see his plight. So, yeah, I feel him.
And so she was like, you know, so just take the test, bro. Like, go through your process, take the test. She said, I passed the test, put any test in front of me, and I passed. I feel the same way.
Yeah, women, y'all got it easy like that, man.
What's the easy part?
You know, y'all just wired that way. You can see a man, y'all can be friends with him, yada, 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 y'all cool. But, man, most men, if we see an opportunity, we gonna pounce. That's all I'm gonna say. I know a lot of people
gonna disagree. Whether you're in a relationship or not?
Yeah, you know, in a relationship or not. I don't care what your man say. If they see the opportunity and they can keep that secret away from that woman, trust me, they will.
Okay,
that's why I don't put myself in a position.
Okay.
I don't.
Clear that record,
I
man.
don't.
Clear that record, honey.
Well, I be here with my parents at work. That's it.
Yeah, don't put yourself in a situation.
Yeah, you can FaceTime me. You can put a tracker on my car.
Oh, I ain't got to do all that, but I'm just saying, if a woman was to approach you, you felt like you would be shunned, like you just couldn't even get yourself?
I just get myself out of that situation. I just couldn't sit there and hold a conversation with her like that. I might, small talk and move away.
Because you don't trust yourself?
No, it's not just how I trust myself. It's just,
if the optics of it look bad.
Also, then if somebody see you in the street just talking to a female, then you come back to you. Now I got to explain myself. No, I want to talk to her, because... Anyway.
I'm just saying, if you was to be on this show and you was to be like Sean, and putting...
I'll probably be like Sean. I'll bail out real quick. But, I'm married now. That's why I got married, so I don't have to do that no more.
I know that. I know that, baby. I know I trust you and all that stuff. I'm just saying, to me, I wouldn't have those struggles.
And, I don't have the struggles per se. Let me rephrase all this. As you get older, the temptation kind of went away. Okay,
gotcha.
But when you're young, to me, you feel like, man, it's me against the world, man. I'm invincible. I can do what I want to do. So,
I'm just saying that out there for anybody to see you on the streets and try it, I'm just saying. Because I may not be around and they be like, oh, that's Eddie, honey. Let me go and try and see if what he said is true.
Let me say this. If I meet someone on the street, it ain't nothing going to happen. But me trying to get to know a woman and be friends, I can't do that. That's all I'm saying. Simple passing by, that's different.
Okay, so anyway, let's move on. Jessica and Eric, Lord, they need help. Leilani. That's why I feel like I should always say her name, Leilani.
Panama, Miss Panama.
Yeah, so she comes to the house. Of course, the women greet each other and stuff like that. Oh, you're beautiful, you look, nah. That's what women do, most of them. And so anyway, what you trying to say?
No, you're saying y'all women do that. Men can't do that. What's up, dog? You look good. No, you look good. We don't do that.
So Jessica sits her down, hey, sit down for a minute before y'all go. She asked her what she did and stuff like that. So she does with skincare. So she was like, okay, well, I'm gonna make Eric an appointment. No, she said, I'll, make an appointment. He can come. She said, I do all his appointments. I do everything, schedules, appointment. I take care of all of that or whatever. So she was looking at her like, okay.
I'll ask you a question. Did they ever say what Jessica did for a living?
I can't remember. Y'all probably know in the comments. I don't. And then whatever it was, it didn't hold
when I saw that picture and that little glass right there, I was like, well, she ain't no school teacher.
She don't live. She gonna get them shots and then her little stripper pose. And you think she used to be a stripper.
That's what I think.
But her little stripper pose up there, like girl, who got shot glasses with their whole body picture on it? Somebody that's immature. And where is your children at? What do the children be? Are they just like, going to grandmama's house? Do the children stay there with you? I guess y'all decided to keep the children out of it, which I don't blame you, but still.
After I saw the little shot glass with a picture on it, well, she ain't no school teacher, so we can rule that out.
So let's move on to Darren and Alexa. They were given an assignment by Dr. Nicole to kind of, work on their marriage. I mean, their relationship.
How dare you say marriage with them?
One thing, and we talked about this, one thing about Alexia, yes, she's definitely in love with Darren.
The way I don't mean to cut you off, but the way she looks at that man.
Yes.
The way she laughs when he tells jokes. you know, yeah, I said that's why she don't give those other guys a chance because she's just so in love with him.
Yes, out of 14 years, it's almost like she is still at year 1.
That's why I said don't be surprised she take him back again.
Because, excuse me, y'all, because it's like she get it, she laugh it, and I'm saying, what she see in him? Like, what she see in him?
She see time, history. That's what she sees in him.
She sees some attraction, but I don't see it.
But they've been together so long, and that's all she knows, basically, you know? So that's what she sees in him. And that's when she's around him, I see her loosen up. I see her being herself. She's not uptight. And the way she gazed at him.
When he not making her mad.
Right.
Yeah.
When she gazed at him, I was like, man, look at how she's looking at him.
And he can say ugly and shit go. And I'm like, girl, you is smitten.
She's past me.
And he be doing all of that and just with his, and he can't look at you a lot of times. And a lot of times he doing all these mind games. And when he sit there and talk, it's all mind games to me. Anyway. So, okay, so he said that the reason he cut Kai off was
the reason why
because of his girl. That's what he said in his confession. The reason he cut Kai off was because of his girl, you know.
Okay.
He said that if Mary and Alexia will make her happy, that he want to make her happy because as they say, what? Happy wife, happy life. That's a lie because it's happy house, happy spouse.
I was about to say that. I was about to give you your kudos.
Oh, I thought you were telling me go.
No, I was about to give you kudos because I used to say happy wife, happy life until you say no, it's not right. So I learned that from you, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, because it's like you said. What about him being happy?
And to me, when
he was happy.
Yeah, not about her though. But when a man says the only reason why I'm going to get married is to keep her happy, that's not the reason to get married, bro.
Sure lame.
You got to be happy too. So don't do it just for her. Do it for both of y'all.
And woman, and to the women, if a man tell you that, I'm just marrying you because you want to get married. The wedding is for you. This marriage is for you. I want to do it for you. Kind of shut you up, or so that you can be happy and stop. You know, no.
Yeah, we did.
He ain't finna be faithful, child.
You know what he was doing? He could have just went here and said, "Dang, Gina, I'll marry you then." Dang.
From Martin, episode of Martin. We are huge Martin fans.
Yeah.
So yeah, Darren said he doesn't. He didn't see positive marriages growing up because his grandparents. He didn't go into much detail, but he said they had a lot of fighting or arguing.
I still don't buy that.
I don't know if it was physical. Whatever,
yeah, I understand that, but I think
he ain't had no positive role model.
He used that. He using that as an excuse.
Always.
Yeah, so he can probably say, "Hey, baby, that's the reason I want to marry." He uses that as an excuse all the time, so he gonna marry that child.
And so he said that and in his confession he said so he has a fear of marriage. But then when he told Alexa, she said, "So you got a fear?" He said, "No, I ain't got no fear." I was like, "Make up your mind, ninja."
Yeah, he was telling her that to keep peace in the house, but the main thing is he used that so he can so he can use that as an excuse not to get married. The problem is he likes the way him and Alexia are dating he likes the relationship the way it is now. You know, not full commitment, but a commitment. He can still do his thing, but he's not married. So if it was up to him, he is stay where he's at right now with Lex, and he would be good. He would be content. So he know, but the problem is Lex want more, and she deserves more.
Oh yeah. So I be noticing they be having Dr. Cole be coming in. I say you better walk, Dr. Cole, ponytail and all. You better walk.
Ponytail be flowing in the wind.
So she was walking in because she wants to but getting out her car to walk up to Jessica and Eric's house. And so I guess they stay together. I don't know. But anyway, Jessica wanted to talk to Dr. Nicole because she feels like Eric doesn't trust her when he was talking about the situation where he asked her a whole bunch of questions and stuff like that. So she feels like there's a lack of trust there.
Of course it is. You know, he still resent what she did with that with his friend. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so of course it's gonna be a lack of trust. You know, you gonna wait till I be down and out, leave me, and go be with my homeboy. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. So to me, it's a lot. It's still a lot of resentment with Eric and for Jessica. So because of that,
she also, when she was growing up, well, she keep her guards up. That's one thing Dr. Nicole was like, you know, why do you feel like you keep your guards up? She was saying growing up, you know, she got teased a lot. She got bullied a lot. They didn't, you know, because of her hair, her skin color, and her hair texture. You know, sometimes kids, children not always the nicest, and sometimes they make fun of people that they're not fully, your hair not like theirs, your hair all curly. So they probably made fun of her hair texture, and you know, I guess because she was light skin. But then I don't know what she looked like as a child.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I understand where she's coming from. Sidebar conversation real quick. Sidebar. I remember the time, you know, back in the day when everybody went buying penny loafers, and you was in middle school, high school, you had the penny loafers, and you put the penny in there. So
I thought the penny came with it.
Did it? I don't know, because when my mom bought my penny loafer, they wouldn't no penny. So the penny loafer had to have like a small heel to it, right? Mm-hmm. So they know you had real penny loafer shoes.
We used to get them from Kenny's. That was a store. It was called Kenny's. You remember Kenny's?
So my mom decided to go buy me so-called penny loafers. So I said, all right, man, I got some penny loafers I can wear to school. But no, you know, what I didn't know was the heel was just big.
Some Pee Wee Herman shoes.
So I wore to school, man. They cracked on me so bad, man.
Where she got it from? Family?
I don't know where she got it from.
Dollar General?
But I never wore them again.
Oh my goodness. That would do the Pee Wee.
Yeah, so I was traumatized after that when it comes to, you know, shoes in school and stuff. Yeah, so that's why I say, yeah, kids can be mean.
They mean, they cruel. I probably was one of them cracking on folks. Anyway, so Dr. Cole said that both of you kind of mirror each other. You know, like she had to bring to her attention, you know, like Eric called her a lie, and she noticed that one time they was talking, she called Eric a lie. So they pretty much do the same thing, but they don't pay attention what they do when they do it. They just pay attention when the other person do it. So she said one thing, you got to stop doing that, and you got to change the game. All right, so let's move on to Tari is on a date with Sean, looking like a goddess queen. Come on here, beautiful black chocolate lady. She looked gorgeous.
Yeah, she did.
She did. And then the thing about it, she walked with so much confidence.
That's the thing, man.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care how you look, what you wear, what size you are. It's all about the confidence. If you walk in there with swag and you feel like every time you walk into a building, you walk in there slow motion, that's confidence, man. I didn't have that when I walked in. I just walk into the club, find me a dark spot, and hide in the corner. But I got out of that, man. But yeah, it's all about confidence.
Yep, I walk with confidence. I ain't always did, but I do now. I walk with confidence, baby.
You know, when I first met her, we'd be in a restaurant. Ooh, look how these people looking at me. I said, yeah, you did. I was like, ooh, she's so self-centered.
No,
I was saying, who's saying they looking at you? They could be looking at me.
They was looking at me.
See what I tell you.
Anyway, so look, it's just like I walk in a room like I own it. That's why. It ain't because I'm the most beautiful thing in there. It's because I feel like I own the room. When I walk in the room like I'm somebody, which I am. Like I am the baddest chick in there, or the millionaire. Shout out to Rihanna for being a billionaire. I be walking in there because I want to give her props. So, you know, shout out to you, girl.
Watch this, man.
So yeah, you don't know. She be watching Real Housewives of Potomac. So yeah, you don't know if she watch us or not.
Now the only time me and you was together, we went to a restaurant, I didn't feel confidence is when we went to that restaurant with the steak. You had to dress up and had the little short sleeve shirt on like really a little kid.
Yeah, really expensive restaurant. Because I, again, walked in there with confidence.
I said, why don't I dress like a little kid? Man, a little short sleeve shirt on, but
because I think you had to dress a certain way.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like the
and
way
he, like he was, like he had to wear his little school uniform.
I was ready to go home, man.
Anyway, because I know you had to get back to it. Okay, we finna. So anyway, So yeah, she walked in. So anyway, they were having a good conversation. They was laughing and stuff like that. Of course, you know, he complimented her. But in his confessionals, he was like, you know what, I don't want to blur the lines. Got to make sure I ain't doing too much and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't know. Somewhere I kind of thought they blurred the lines, but yeah.
Well, they was like almost a perfect match. You know, they ate the same things or whatnot.
Same way with Brittany.
Yeah, and they just don't. Once you start talking to somebody and you start laughing and you forget about everybody else around you, that's a deep conversation. He felt like he was having that conversation with her. So, and
also, she said that, you know, it kind of, I guess maybe puts her in a more relaxed state to know she going on a date with somebody that got somebody, instead of somebody going on a date with somebody that say they ain't got nobody but they got somebody. So kind of like that's the games they play. Oh, that's the games they play, child. I've been there, done that, honey. But yeah, that's the games they play. So she felt more confident to know that, hey, he got somebody. Move on to Eric and Leilani. On their date. So as we know, Leilani is feely touchy. So he was talking about that and stuff like that. So she was just all up on.
And that's a tough position for a man to be in. You got this nice looking woman just touching all over you and feeling all over you. What you supposed to do as a man, though?
Anyway, you just do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
What it is? Ain't it what?
What's his name?
What that little short dude is? What name? Black guy to do the right thing.
What's his name?
I forgot. What's his name? You forget too.
Yeah, I know what it is. I'm gonna see when you gonna call him something crazy.
I was.
Yeah. Spike Lee, child. Spike Lee.
Do the right thing. So yeah. So Leilani said in her confessional that I thought this was weird. That she said Leilani said that Eric said that it's some more stuff he want to experience, because him and Jessica are having issues, but it's some things he want to experience before he settle down.
That didn't make no sense to me.
Okay.
Well, right. If that's the case,
kind of sound like you want to get back out there, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You sound like you want to be single again.
Yeah. So anyway, I noticed that Eric also is very flirty too.
Oh yeah.
He real flirty.
Oh yeah.
You know.
And well, the thing is, she's touchy-feely, and he's flirty. So that's, to me, is a bad combination when you got, you know, you dating someone else. You know, he got a woman at home, and I wouldn't be surprised he pulled a Darren if he keep going out with her. Like
y'all said, none of these couples should be together. Cause yeah. Anyway, so let's move on to this where Dr. Nicole was talking to the guys, and this was a good conversation. It was a lot of meat. You know, I couldn't take all the notes down, but, you know, I tried to jot down a lot of some of the key stuff that she was saying. So basically she was asking how the guys feel. And, you know, Sean gave his view on where he is now and how he feels. Yeah. And they're talking about their feelings. And Eric did say that, you know, sometimes I think it was Sean that said, you know, sometimes, you know, he want to be transparent. And, you know, I don't think he said this in general about LaRonda, but he was just saying sometimes you just want to be transparent and kind of get your feelings out there. And sometimes a woman may say, like, man up, like, you don't need to be doing all that or whatever. And so Dr. Nicole said, you know, oftentimes in our community, in the black community, men or boys are taught not to share their feelings. I thought that was powerful. Would you grow up into big grown rusty men that still don't share their feelings? Or, in my opinion, before you say something, baby, in my opinion, when I was single and I was dating, I felt like, to me, guys didn't have feelings. I just felt like because it was so quick that they would maybe get involved with a woman or tell a woman what she wanted to hear, tell all these lies, act like they interested and move on to the next one. Or not for me, but they would have sex with women and move on to the next one. Cause see, I was celibate out there, honey, cause one thing happened to me. So I felt like men just didn't have feelings. I felt like they didn't have the same feelings and the emotions that a woman have. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, me being a man growing up, especially when you grow up in the hood, you had to be tough. It was like if you cry or if you whine or complain, you know, you soft. You know, so being a boy growing up in our community, yeah, we was taught to keep our feelings to ourselves. You know, so So now you grow up to be a man. Now you have all these bottled up emotions and whatnot, you know. So you don't want to get hurt. So now you're on your guard. So the best way to be on guard is to, oh, you're going to try to spin me around. The best way to be on guard when it comes to dating is not to get your feelings attached to another person, you know. So you date, you know, continue to date different women. Don't get invested in these women. So that's why men do what they do, because they feel like if they start showing their feelings, they are becoming vulnerable now. And once you become vulnerable, there's a chance your feelings might get hurt. And you don't want to cry or do this and do that in front of your woman. So, yeah. And some women makes it hard for you to show your emotions. Like Sean said, you know, if you say something about your feelings, man up. Stop being soft. Stop being, you know, what they call it. Yeah. And so you keep your feelings to yourself, man. So, yeah.
Because they feel like women feel like that's only for women.
Right.
To be all emotional.
So a lot of guys don't have a safe place to express their feelings.
And I would say that to be true, because for whatever reason, I guess they feel like I was their therapist, so they would conversate with me, converse. I know what it means. They would tell me a lot of their issues and problems and all that stuff. Or it could have just been playing on my sympathy and empathy, because they know how to do that too. So you can feel sorry for them.
Well, I knew when I was going through some things that I expressed my feelings, and I called my homeboy, because, you know, he was going through some things, so we kind of bounced off one another, talking about what we was going through, because I felt confident that I can kind of like, you know, confide into him and whatnot. I want to do it with a woman because I felt like she would think I'm soft, or I got issues, or men do have feelings, and sometimes it do become frustrating when we say we got feelings and you hurt our feelings, you call us weak, man, or you call us soft.
I would never call a man weak.
I'm not saying you.
Never have.
Not some women, oh, he's soft. Oh, that's why I want a thug. And, you know, so, and that's another thing. It's the stereotype. Most women, they want these rough. I know roughnecks sound old, but yeah. So then, if you crying or telling your feelings, now you soft. So you're not what they looking for. So.
Well, I don't know, for some women, you know, I was that one, the roughneck behind it. I got one, and I wanted to return to sender, but you know, I learned that just wasn't for me.
And when women say that, I sit back and say, okay, yeah, you want that roughneck now, but see what happens, and
he go,
10, 15 years, yeah. Then after they treat you and dog you out, and not just you per se, but women, and they have 4 or 5 kids with you guys, then that's when they want to come to the good guy that's doing something to themselves. We don't want that. We don't want them 4 or 5 kids you have the roughneck, then you want to run to us. No, you know what I'm saying? And it's unfair to the good guys that's trying to do it the right way, because in our society, when you try to do things the right way, you're a square. You're a nerd. You soft. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to deal with that.
Well, then also, women don't always want the guys when he done slept through every woman, and then he want to settle down now, and he 45, 50, 55, 65. I just want to settle down, want me a good, wholesome woman that ain't slept with everybody. He want one that's got either a version or close to it. He don't want nobody that done everything he done.
I don't want no one.
So yeah, it go both ways.
I didn't want no woman that been like
you was.
That's different. I'm a man.
Anyway, let's get back to this. All right, so Darren said that talking about his issues and stuff like that. So it's so irrelevant now that we know what he did. So
I know that's right.
Don't eat much care. But Darren said that Alexa is said that, you know, after this process is over with, if she ain't got a ring, then she just gonna move on. Right. So Dr. Nicole basically said that, okay, she got a right to. Because y'all been doing this thing 14 years, the circle, the hamster wheel, going over and over and over and over again. And she got a right to exit stage left to get out.
And she should have been exit stage left to get out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And so But Dr. Nicole said the process is up to you, Darren. In a sense, he's blaming everybody for not putting a ring on it, as you could say. You know, he's saying he blaming her because it's really because of you. It's up to you. And she said, and I don't feel like everybody should be married. If you don't want to be married or not ready to be married, don't get married. But if you are that person that wants to be married, ready to be married, she said, I think marriage is a beautiful thing, then you should get married. But I think, and I've said this a long time ago, to me, I think a person that want to be single, live that single life, end up getting married to a person that want to be married. Then you got a person that still want to stay single, getting to a person that want to be married, and now you got a divorce down the road. I think that's single. If you want to be, hey, lead a single life. You do you.
It takes two people. Both people need to or want to. They got to. How can I put this? They got to need. No, I'm gonna rephrase that. Both people have to want to be married. That's what I was trying to get at. If that one, like you said, if that one person want to get married, you're gonna like, okay, it was fun. A year, okay. I'm starting to itch now. Like a crackhead, got to get back out there. Cause I really didn't want it. I did this for her. You know, so yeah, you're gonna have issues, like you said, babe.
Yeah.
Like you said.
So yeah, and she also said, like, you know, when you think about marriage or you think about the one, like this the one that I can see myself building with. This is the one I want to have children with. This is the one I see vision with. If you don't see that with that person not the one.
Like she said, you got to treat marriage like a business, man. Like a company. You know, you got to be, both people got to be on the same page. You know, if not, you got to sit down and talk about it, compromise on things, and work things through.
All right, now let's get to what is it, baby?
What?
Hot Mess. That's the name of this lipstick.
You pouring out? What you pouring out? You got a zip?
Hot Mess. That's the name of this lipstick. Okay. Go down in there and go order yours. Down in the description below. Now let's get into this. Okay, because we didn't talk about it because we had to be back in again. So anyway, Karen, Kai, what's her name?
Kai.
Yeah. Too much. So Darren and Kai meet up. He walking in like a pimp.
And she was like.
And she walking in like a stripper. I'm just saying. What she had on.
And when he tried to go, I guess he was trying to shake her hand.
She was like,
yeah, a little limp
wrist. He should have already known.
I was like, what? I said, okay.
It's gonna be on
like you said, what you said, she came in hot already.
She came in hot already.
Came in hot.
She was ready. She was ready for this right here.
She had a red lipstick on.
Yep.
Well, I wonder what was a hot mess for.
It was probably called Hot Mess too. But okay, so now we know what happened. We finna get into that. But my thing is, who told? Who told? Because ain't no way this just so they never did this in the first season of, hey, you know,
you got to go get closure with somebody,
right? Okay, how many times in the first season did Shay, Michael, and Whitney and Michael went on a bunch of dates? Lot. Okay, Brittany and Sean went on probably about 3 dates. So how many? Why?
What was so different about this date? This couple than the other couples. Okay. So I'm like you. This is what she came up with. She feel like Kai had to call somebody in production. Mm-hmm. I said, well, me and Darren, we messed around.
Or she said, what happened to Darren? We ain't been on no more dates yet. So what? Okay, let me say this. Kai is very upfront. Don't look like she bite her tongue or nothing. So he messed with the wrong one for one. Right, so she probably went to production and said, first of all, she probably said this, what happened to Darren? Because she probably didn't just say outright, what happened to Darren? We ain't been on no many dates, so blah, 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 whatever. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, she probably called, like you said, he ghosted me for 10 days.
Yeah.
Where is he? What happened? And he probably said, what you mean what happened? He hadn't called me. And they probably asked her, no, what's the issue? What's going on? Then she probably just like,
she probably said it.
Hey, we slept together. We started dating.
Or she just got mad and said it anyway. Oh, you ain't call me? You ain't text me, ain't call me, DM me, none of that.
I'm going to ask you a question then. Okay, he said he ghosted her for 10 days, right? What numbered day, how many days went by before she called the production, you think?
It depends on how long they was talking, but it seemed like they talked every day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if probably day 2 or 3.
You think it was that? I'll probably say day 5.
Okay. I say at least by 2 or 3. She was like, okay, what's wrong? Because maybe she was contacting him, he wasn't responding.
Yeah,
she was texting, she wasn't responding. She was calling, he wasn't responding. So when a person ghosts you, yeah, they cut you off, but then sometimes you want to, you probably replying back and they not replying back to you.
See, what Darren messed up at,
he should have just kept just texting or something.
That, or to keep her at bay, text, throw her a little bone, like, okay, I'm still communicating with you. So keep you at bay. He couldn't change his number because then Alexa said, why you got your number changed? So he couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So he was stuck with that. So his best bet was to keep the small amount of communication with Kai, keep her at bay, but he did. She got frustrated, and she probably, like you said, called somebody.
Honey, let me tell you something. I don't know. I ain't into a whole bunch of the signs and stuff, but let me tell you something. Me, you don't do stuff like that with me, because I would be a Kai baby. I would go and tell your mama and them, your auntie. It depends on if I got to know them. I probably will. I don't know, but I am that chick that I would get so mad and I would do stuff like that. Now I ain't finna burn. I ain't finna do nothing like that. But when I'm in my feelings, I really truly I'm in my feelings. So yeah. I done wrote for long texts on the middle. They were like, "This girl is crazy," because I would tell you all about everything.
That's why guys have burner phones, man. You keep that side chick on a burner phone. So when you want to deal with her no more, you just throw that phone away. You know what I'm saying?
But they have like IG now and Facebook. Yeah. You can't throw that away.
Well, you can block her.
Yeah.
That's what you did with me. Well, you can block them.
So, but yeah, you still found a way.
I emailed you. I'll send this email. And send.
So anyway, notice that Kai came dressed all like she was dressed or whatever. But anyway, so she said that you ghosted me for 10 days, and she said you can no text, no DM, no call, or nothing like that. He said I felt like I need to spend time with my girl, and I feel like she's a better person now that I'm not going under that. It was still, he would blame Alexia for everything. He didn't say, hey, I'm trying to rebuild, for us going to, he blamed her like she want me to spend more time with him. She in a better place now. She happier now. What?
There's nothing he could have said, really. It was nothing he could have said. After him and Kai got together like that, it was nothing he could have said. He could have said, Jesus told him not to go. He's already toast.
Right.
He's already toast, man. When a man get in that position right there, and this woman basically, Kai has him by the you-know-what now, because, hey, Kai's not in a relationship. He is. So, yeah, he after that, man, made no sense. He could have told her anything. Still wasn't done any good.
He says that he's trying to keep the peace and he's trying to give Lex all the attention. And in Kai's confession, she said, Darren got me confused. You know what I'm saying? He confused at what he want. He like Boo Boo the bird, Dodo the bird. I often say Boo Boo the clown, but Dodo like a dodo bird. So she was like, he don't know what he want, which he don't. Like, but he got what he wanted from her.
Yeah, he's in the.
Go ahead.
And he's in a tough position, man. Well, like I said, he put himself in that position.
Yeah. And Kai was like, okay, did you tell her? Did you tell her about us? Did you tell her about us spending time together? And Kai was like this. So she was just like, she is. And Darren, what he was doing, baby? He was like this.
That's why I said he
was praying.
She knew she had him by the you-know-what.
And he knew, because he was like this. He had them hand praying. He was like.
Well, I bet she had. I bet she wish he was an ant. He can crawl into the anthill right
because
now.
he was like this. Really, he probably talking to her. Please don't say it. I know you want to say it. Please don't.
But what did he expect though?
Please don't embarrass me on national TV. Please don't say it.
He thought Kyle was gonna hold that.
And not that one.
I hope he didn't think she was gonna hold that in.
She couldn't wait.
After you ghost this woman. His best bet was to continue to ghost her. He didn't ghost her because Dr. Nicole said, go have closure. That was the biggest mistake.
Production said he slept with her.
Yeah.
Go have closure.
Yeah, cause
we finna create some drama.
that's the reason why he ghosted her, because he knew what he did. So out of sight, out of mind.
Kai said, okay, so you didn't care about my feelings? Like, you concerned about Alexis' feelings and Alexia feelings, so you didn't care about my feelings? Darren said, if I didn't care about your feelings, we wouldn't be here. That's because Dr. Cole told you to come, Ninja.
Yeah.
Like, you trying to act like you set that up.
And he was desperate, man. He was desperate.
Oh, he just made himself out the worst. I thought Chris from Married at First Sight.
Chris still hold that. He still holds that. The way when he treated Paige, he still holds that. Now, Darren, he's close. He's close, but yeah, man. I think Darren, like you said, he got the right one with Kai. The other women he probably slept with, they were probably groupies, and he probably he slept with them, did what he did, and they shut their mouths and they went on by their business. But not Kai.
She said that, you weren't worried about none of that when you slept with me. I just wanted to get that out because I wanted to do like...
Not ready to love. You're not ready to love.
And she said that, was you caught up in the fact that we had great sex?
And he couldn't say nothing, man. He couldn't say nothing.
And I don't know if it was like you said. I don't know if it was one time, honey. It could have been several times.
I think it was probably several times. I really think it was several times. When she said, "You didn't tell her about the times we spent together." Yes, they could have went on dates a couple times, but I think it was multiple times they had sex.
And I think, in my opinion, Kai thought she had a chance with him.
Oh, no doubt. She said it.
Yeah, I think that, and probably maybe it was a little bit more competition because she thought, man, I'm going to take you from this girl. You finna be mine. And because of some stuff he was telling Kai as well. She don't treat me like this. You feminine. You this, you that. Because dudes going to tell you that stuff. So he probably was feeding in her head too. But don't you remember when we went on that, and that's all we got. But don't you remember when we went on the watch party with Dr. Nicole and Alexia was there and LaRonda was there and Sean was there.
Yeah.
And Alexia was throwing shade at Kai. What she said, baby?
She got with kids.
She got
all them kids or something like that.
Yeah, she got like 3 kids. So she was in her feelings at that point with Kai. And of course, we didn't know any of this at this point. We knew about Kai, but we didn't know how deep it went. Yeah,
when she said that, I was okay. It's getting personal now. Something had to happen.
Nobody said anything about it. She just brought it up out the blue, So because it was like the watch party for the first show.
And Alexia, she deserves better.
Way better. Beautiful girl.
She deserves better.
Beautiful girl. It seemed like a very sweet person, but she definitely deserves better. So continue, girl, to get your life. Go out with Ashley, whoever you want to go out with. Live your best life, girl. You've been locked down with no children for 14 years to a man that anyway. But so y'all, we had to make this long. I'm sorry, because this right here had me on my feelings. I had to vent to y'all.
And Darren, continue to do what you do, because you're going to do what you're going to do anyway. Continue to do the Uchi Coochie with the Uchi Coochie women and get the Uchi Coochies. That's all you can about.
Just don't lock yourself down.
Yeah, just let the women know that you out to have fun. You don't want no relationships, and you be alright. Yeah. Just live your life, bro. But don't get nobody caught up in a relationship and doing what you're doing now, man. That's not the right way to do it.
And y'all go over there and show Lex some love. Just drop some hearts in the comments or something like that. So, all right, you guys. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here because this was a what? A hot mess. Oh. So we will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. Deuces.